Hey Libra, this is Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Welcome to your wealth reading. So we are going to get started with what lesson you are working on in regard to your wealth. What is the lesson that Libra is working on in regard to their wealth? Well, there we go. It's abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So essentially, this is about recognizing your own power in order to manifest wealth, in order to manifest abundance. Now, abundance doesn't just include finances and money, but it's about security and love and fulfillment. So I think that maybe what we're looking at here is Spirit is saying, recognize everything that you already are grateful for, appreciative for. Recognize your level of abundance now, and it will bring forth more of that, whatever that is for you. All right, so let's see what's going on with Libra's wealth. What is your current energy, Libra? Your current wealth energy. And we have love begins, Ace of Cups. So this is talking about financial flow, and that's a perfect picture of it. You are to the point of overflowing. That's your current energy in regard to wealth and abundance. So what is your challenge? Spirit, what is Libra's challenge? Show me clearly. And we have the Light, which is the Sun card. It is the most positive card in the deck. So I feel like what Spirit is saying is that you're having a challenge seeing the positive, seeing how well things are really going, how well things are flowing, or, you know, having that positive and grateful attitude towards what you do have. Okay, so, and it's also directly related to your wealth. The Sun card is really talking about, you know, things paying off, investments that you've made that maybe have taken a while, maybe not, but they are paying off. And so that is your challenge. Or so maybe they haven't paid off yet, but Spirit is saying your flow has been established and this will come through. So what is the advice from Spirit in regard to abundance and wealth? And we have awareness. This is the Magician, and this is what I was talking about. This is about having everything you need in order to manifest. It says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Well, that's what the Magician is all about. Manifesting, creating wealth, creating abundance. It's all within you. You have everything you need. And directly related to your wealth, the Magician represents that true blossoming, flourishing. That's what this is all about too. Sunlight makes things grow and prosper and creates fertility, right? Okay, so what is the outcome here for Libra? And we have sacrifice. This is the Hanged Man in regular tarot. So this is about seeing a higher perspective, surrendering, in direct relation to your wealth. We're talking about, you know, there being some things where your money is tied up. So it means you've been making investment. Maybe you have a lot of debt, but guess what? You have things to show for that debt, right? So I feel like it's about seeing things a little differently. And now focusing on how can you create things, create more usable income, or maybe looking at, okay, well, I have money in this investment, or I bought this in hopes that its value would grow. Whatever it is that where you put your money, reevaluating that and really saying, okay, is this serving me? Could it serve me better as, cash, or is putting it toward a different investment that gives me something tangible now? It depends on what you feel, what comes out of that reevaluation process. So let's get a little bit deeper and get some details about what all of these mean for you. This won't resonate with everybody, but there will be good advice regardless. Spirit is bringing forth direct advice regarding wealth in general. It's all good information, whether this pertains to your particular situation. Okay, so Spirit, why is this love begins or Ace of Cups here for Libra? And we have the Princess of Cups, or the Page of Cups, more water energy. And so this is really talking about, again, easy money flow. It's directly confirming what I said about the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is all about financial flow, and so is the Princess of Cups, okay, or the Page of Cups. It's talking about easy money flow. And I think that that's where you're really going to see that there is money coming in or creating a flow, whether it's a small flow or not, it's a flow. And any kind of flow is going to bring about that stability, right? If you know that your paycheck is different every 2 weeks or whatever, but you get, this is just an odd example because I'm off the cuff, but you get child support that is $75 every 2 weeks. You know you have that $75 coming every 2 weeks and you can rely on it. That's stability, because at the very least you can put that $75 towards a particular bill every time and you know it's paid. That is that security. And so if you can create that with your main source of income, that's when you really find that stability and security, and can make better choices with your money because there's consistency. Why is this light, or the Sun card, here as a challenge for Libra? And we have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is, for me, it's about really taking those first steps towards the divine path that you're on. It's like, okay, now I know what I have to do. I know where I want to get in my future, and I'm starting to take those steps, or I've taken at least a few steps on that path. This is not the planning stage. This is after that. This is moving forward with that plan. So in direct relation to your finances, the Three of Wands is really talking about getting, taking those first few steps and seeing the, further down the path because of it. Okay, if we're at the bottom of a mountain and we know we need to get over the mountain, we can't see the other side. But once we get on the path, we'll get a higher vantage point, right? And we'll be able to see more clearly the rest of the path, or at least further down the line path, right? So I feel like that is what is, with that clarifying this challenge of the Sun card, I feel like that's where it's losing your positivity in a sense. It's about not feeling strong because you can't see where the future is going, but none of us know the future. Even the most psychic of people know that they can see a future for you, but any choices you make take you, a little bit different route than what they're seeing. So no future is clear, okay? But as long as you're in the now, doing what's in alignment with where you want to be, that's what's giving you, that's what should give you the strength and courage to keep moving, the faith, right? Okay, so why is this awareness or magician card here as the advice for Libra? And we get the Tower. Okay, so for the magician, for the Tower clarifying the magician, from a wealth standpoint, the Tower is usually about just kind of freeze and don't take any action, evaluate, see where, you know, if there is some major thing that happens that disrupts your foundation. It's about not taking action. Don't get up and run. Stop, evaluate, look at where did the pieces fall, okay? And for this to clarify the magician, I feel like this is where it's like, you know, taking stock on where you're at, where you want to be, and now how to get there. Okay, so why is this Sacrifice or Hanged Man here? And we have the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is a manifester. And he is all about that detailed, very baby steps, right? Like sticking to the plan, well, making a plan, sticking to it, and not allowing things to affect that stable course, right? So to have that clarify the Hanged Man or that Sacrifice, I feel like what is being said is that the higher perspective is looking at the fact that doing this is going, like, just like I said, that flow, right? If the flow is even small, it's still establishing stability. If Prince of Pentacles is anything else, he's stable because he sticks to his course. He doesn't falter, right? Directly related to wealth, Prince of Pentacles for me, I got cards flying. The Prince of Pentacles for me is about researching and investing. Like, I forget which deck it is, but it shows the Prince of Pentacles like kind of tossing seeds as he's taking this slow journey. Okay, so I feel like there is a need to see the higher perspective, what is going to keep your flow going for the long term, so then you can plant seeds, even small ones, little by little as you go, and it will fortify you, it will manifest, it will come to fruition when you least not when you least expect it, because you have a plan, but when you most need it. When you need it, that's when it's going to be there for you. Okay? So this is all really good. This only thing is this Tower moment. And in regard to your wealth, the Tower is really just about stopping and taking stock. And if some event happened that affected you financially, looking at it logically, looking at it with a clear sense of, okay, we've trained for this. Let's go into, you know, cleanup mode. But really, it's about don't take any action. Evaluate. Figure it out. Don't, you know, wait for that divine timing to really come through, as to say, okay, now we know where we're at. And many people don't realize about themselves that that's when they're at their best. Is it's like, okay, shit hit the fan. Now where are we at? Evaluate. We can clean this up. We can move forward. And it really does bring about a true inner strength. It brings out that inner strength that you may not even realize you have. Okay, so let's get some guidance. I use these. We use the Making Magic messages. Okay, so what closing guidance do we have for Libra? And this Tower could really have been, you know, something that you were affected because of COVID-19. And, you know, it could be about, like, you know, really seeing how this affected your business, how this affected your job, how this has affected your finances. And Spirit is saying, you know, obviously take it how it resonates, but Spirit is saying, don't be quick or don't panic. Evaluate. Don't take action. Be in a state of a clear plan before you act. Okay. So let's see what guidance Spirit has for you, Libra. Protection. Strong protective magic for the family and the home. You are being protected. The Sun is all about spiritual protection, spiritual guidance, and having the victory, even if you can't see it. But it's also about clarity. And that is where your protection really comes through, is knowing exactly what you're up against, right? Okay, so any other guidance for Libra? Safe and happy travel. Protection from harm when journeying. So again, more protection energy. And whether you're traveling or not, this could just be about your journey in life. You are safe. You are sound. You're stronger than ever because you've endured, because you woke up this morning, okay? So I feel like, you know, because the Sun card and the Ace of Cups, these are very positive energies. In fact, this whole thing is positive energies. I feel like that's where your focus needs to be. You are way more abundant than you actually realize or you are giving yourself credit for. Okay, so those are the messages that came through for you, Libra. I hope this helps you in some way. If it does, please comment and let me know your story. And like the video. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. And remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.